Mohan sir, are you there?
Hello.
Hello, Mohan sir.
Hi, Bhumi.
Yes,
You're
hello
able to
sir.
hear
Hello.
me?
Yes, I'm able to hear you, sir. Sir, we have to just wait for 5-10 minutes for all the candidates to join. I guess there
Sure,
are
sure.
around 13-14 candidates, so we have to wait for them.
Sure, sure. Definitely, Bhumi.
Okay,
We'll wait.
okay, sir. Sir, we can start, sir. People who are ready to join will join, and between you can start for now.
Sure. Sure, Bhumi.
Yes.
Thank you, Bhumi. Okay, hi. Hi. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon for everyone. So this is Mohan. So today's session is handled by me. So first of all, I introduce myself. So myself, Mohan. I have a total 9 years of working experience as a data analyst, data scientist, and AI architect. Okay, currently I'm working as a assistant manager in one of the reputed MNC. So that's my basic profile. And I did PG in Big Data Analytics and Artificial Intelligence. So, it's long back. Okay, before going to that, just I want to know the pulse of the audience, from which type of streams they are keen, and what type of background you guys have. And I mean, so like in 1 or 2 more minutes, I will close this particular introduction, and then we'll go to the mainstream. You can just unmute yourself and you can just tell me about your background. So you're working or you're studying or you're break taking guy or whatever it may be. Just in a simple 1 or 2 sentences about yourself.
Yeah, hi Mohan. This is Rachna here.
Hi, Rachna.
Um, I completed my BTech in 2007 and I worked in India for 8 years in
Okay.
a reputed bank as an HR.
Okay.
And then I did my MBA in India.
Mm-hmm.
And then after I moved to USA and I have a career gap of 6 years now.
Okay.
And I would like to start my career in IT now.
Okay. That's great. And
Yeah.
just a brief, I mean to say like you're working or not? And
Presently, I'm not working.
okay,
Yes,
sure. Okay,
I
sure.
have a work permit, but I'm not working
Okay,
presently.
sure, sure. So soon you
Yes,
are going to work. Uh,
thank you.
uh, right.
Hopefully.
Okay. So just you're working or not, and uh, the what is your educational stream? That's it.
Okay,
That is the
okay,
information which I need from all the
okay.
remaining.
Hey, hello Mohan.
Hi, hi, Smita.
Yeah, this is Smita here. So my background is like I have done my MBA in HR and marketing. So I work as a professor in India, now in USA, and I want to explore IT. So I'm here today.
Sure, great, great, Smita.
Thank you.
Next, so,
Hello.
guys, we need to discuss a lot. Can you please complete quick?
Hello, sir. My name is Nikita. I have completed my graduation in computer science in 2017, and I have a 3 years of experience in marketing. And after moving to US, I want to enter this field, data field.
Okay. I meant to say like a Nirupa's iPhone. I meant to say like so. Uh, Bhumi, can you please look into it? Someone are not able to hear something in the chat. Okay. Thanks, sir. Thanks, Nikita.
Hi, sir. I am Prada. I completed my MTech in 2012. I'm expecting new job in IT.
Okay, sure, definitely. I'll work on it. Next.
Hi Mohan, this is Hima. Actually, I did my MBA marketing like 10 years ago, and I'm interested in marketing and data analytics, so I would like to start my career here. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Hima. Next.
Hi, this is Priyadashini, and I completed my bachelor's in 2018. After that, I have 3 years of work experience as a Java engineer, and then I moved to US to do master's in engineering management, and I'm in my last semester, and I'm working for one of the company, like interning for one of the company here, and I
Okay,
wanted to get into data analytics side. So
sure. That's great, Priyadarshini. And so anyone are reminded or all are completed? Okay, Uday and who are reminded? Pavan. Okay,
Yeah,
Uday.
hi.
Uday.
Hi, my name is Udaya, and I completed my master's in IT and management 15 years ago. I don't have any work experience. I didn't work when I came to US. So I want to explore uh, data analysis and yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay,
I have a work permit too.
sure. That's great.
Yeah,
That's great. Okay,
thank you.
I mean, so like I can say like that. This is a nice. Uh, so no, sorry, who's so anyone are reminded to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi. I just joined again. I rejoined back. My name
Oh,
is Niru.
okay. Hi, Nirupa.
Yeah, I'll just mute it.
Sure,
Please
no
continue.
problem. Okay, sure. So, okay, I'm feeling like that. It's a very interesting cluster of people from the different backgrounds and as well as with with the same expectations. Definitely, you both all uh, have a lot of things to share and as well as learn in coming few days. Okay, first, so I hope that here each and everyone are exactly looking for data analytics in different domains. So now if anyone are intended to any another things, just let me know. I mean, so like it may be directly related to data analytics or indirectly related to data analytics. You know, the designation from company to company is going to change, but the job responsibilities are the same in the IT. So that you need to be considered. So here, so our main intention is we are going to train you on the specific things which you are able to see on my screen. Excel, data warehousing, SQL, Power BI, Python, and Tableau. You're able to see here all those are considered as a very important and should toolkit for each and every data analyst and each and every data analyst. It may be a marketing or it may be a sales or it may be a healthcare or it may be a telecommunication, whatever may be the domain. These are the specific toolkit you need to have in your hands and you need to explore something on those your specific domains or not in the particular fields. Okay, so that is here. So these are the concepts and these are the things, various things which we are going to provide a training and a different type of similar smaller projects and interlinked projects related to it from basic very scratch level to the work handling capacity level. So this is the intention here. And coming to this particular flow, here, anyone know about Power BI and Tableau? You heard or you worked? Anyone not there? So who are interacted or worked on any one of this? Either Tableau or Python or Excel or data warehousing or SQL or Power BI?
I have experience with the Excel and SQL.
Okay,
Um,
Yes, I know. I'm taking the Google data analytics certification. So yeah, I have few idea about Tableau and Excel.
that's great.
Python. Yeah.
Okay, right. So I'll tell. So now, what is the fuel for current decade IT industry? Anyone can tell? What is the main fuel for the current decade IT industry? Whatever may be the industry, whatever may be the company.
Data.
Data.
Yes, absolutely. The data is the main fuel for whatever it may be the stream, whatever may be the technology, whatever may be the tool. The data is the main fuel. Each and everything is rotating and centric, data centric. There is no doubt about it. If you're watching a YouTube, the recommendation system, that's a data. If you're purchasing any product from the any e-commerce site, definitely that is surrounded to the data. If you're watching any movie in Netflix or Amazon Prime, definitely it's related to data. If any advertisement you're able to see, that is related to data. Whatever not. Everything is related and everything is data centric. To handle that particular data related to specific problem and to manage, store, manipulate, edit, utilize that particular data for our specific requirements is come under study. And that is the crux of the implementation of a solution to any problem. So, so previously we have a very less data. So at the initial days, I mean, so like if I want to give a simple example, initial days accounts books people will use. After that, transactions are increased. It's not possible to write. So we implemented a lot of software, Tally, and all those things are there. It's manipulated and it's increased the capacity of the work and the noding down of all those transactions and the records. Like that, initially we have a very less amount of data. Maybe some sort of Excel is sufficient. After that, Excel is not going to sufficient. We built, we identified we need to have some specific structure where we can able to store a lot of amounts of data. Okay, after that, after some time, we're storing the data, but we are not able to see a specific use and a specific outcome from the data. At that time, the analytics and business intelligence came into the picture. And at the time we are observing the data and we're analyzing the data and we're understanding the data and we're trying to find the insights from the data, how we can able to utilize that data, how we can able to utilize that particular things, that particular task or that particular science from the data to use or to improve our business. So all these tools are will be placed at there to utilize your data, to store your data, to manipulate your data, to see the results related to your data. So these are all part to that particular process. These are very important at one process. To create the data, Excel is important. To store the data, SQL is important. To manipulate the data, Python is important. To visualize the data, Tableau and Power BI is very useful and very important. These are used at different steps. So now if you so you can ask me if any one thing is useful and you can survive with any one of those. Okay, I'm completely interested in Tableau. Is it easy for me to get a job and to survive? So no, yes, it is sufficient, but you know you need to struggle a lot whenever you're not able to find a specific project related to it. And the understanding is very less if you know standalone only Tableau or Python or Excel or data warehousing or SQL or Power BI. You need to be mastered in one or two, but you need to have a intermediate level of understanding on those remaining all of those. Then it's very easy for your life and easy for your day-to-day work. If you know all of this, you can able to learn. Maybe it may be a cloud or it may be a GCP or whatever it may be, you can easily learn by giving some KT through your peers or something else. Okay. So no, anyone have any doubts related to it? So what are going to discuss? I am going to tell you how much we're going to discuss and how we're going to proceed in our coming classes and how it will be useful, what type of effort you need to put, what type of things I'm going to provide in my class. So no, I'll tell you. Apart from that, if you have any doubts like that, so you're going to cover that particular thing, that particular tool or this particular thing. Apart from the Python, you are looking for any other things, what you are able to see on my screen? Any one of you. If you have anything, just you can ping me or you can unmute yourself and you can ask me any question. Okay, right. I hope each and everyone understood. So what we're going to discuss and what's our course intended to. Now, here, so anyone can tell me what is the limitation of Excel? How many records Excel can able to store and can handle? Anyone know?
Excel have a very limited storage. Not they don't it don't work with the large set of data.
Okay, anyone can know the
Um,
count
a
of it?
million. Million.
Uh,
Absolutely, absolutely. Million. Okay, anyone can say like that. What is the limitation for a database? Why we went through the big data and all those things? We have a PLSQL, we have Oracle, we have MySQL server, we have different type of databases out there. But even though why big data came into the picture, maybe I think you heard that particular word big data related technologies and all those things. Why? Because so okay, our data usage and our data generation is exceeded the limit of Excel. Then we constructed the databases. Our data usage and generation is exceeded the databases. Then we move to the higher level storage. In that particular process, the data storing and data retrieving infrastructures are going to increase and increase, and the time to decrease these particular things are very utilized. Okay, those are the things which we need to discuss. Here today, I'm feeling like that. I want to introduce you. So, okay, here there is nothing is no prerequisite is required for all of this. No prerequisite is required, and The only thing which I share with you is you need to clarify your doubts, and each and every class is going to start with the clarification of the doubts and doubts clarification. That is the first priority of mine. And after that, you need to complete the assessments which I am going to provide you. Then you will get a clarity, and then only you will get a doubt related to it. And then after that, the projects and the assessments will be helpful to you to crack the interviews and as well as to do your day-to-day work.
I have a question. So,
Sure, definitely.
for this training, placement is also um, guaranteed or provided?
Uh, that particular related questions will be taken care by Bhumi.
Okay.
So, no, if you have
Okay.
anything related to subject and how many hours, how we are going to
Mhm.
teach, how your doubts will be clarified, what type of assignments I'm going to provide, what type of insights I'm going to give once the completion of the particular topic, and those
Okay.
particular things. So, no, this is restricted to that particular thing itself. Completely
Okay.
things which you're going to discuss and the doubts and the flow of the class and the lecture.
Okay.
Hi, Mohan.
Thank.
Oh, hi.
This is Ashwini.
Hi, Ashwini.
What kind of real-time projects are we going to do during this course? So, what
Okay.
are the domains we are going to do?
Okay. Here I'm intended to, the main is one is a healthcare and another one is a telecommunication and sales. These are the three domains which we are planning to cover. If you have any
So,
obligations or if you're looking for any other domains, can you please express yourself? We'll try to work on it.
so
Sure.
for
Is this
healthcare, so,
Sorry,
uh,
one can speak
yeah,
at one time.
for healthcare, so what all is going to be covered? Is it healthcare finance, healthcare information management, or
Healthcare insurance, right? A lot of insurance
healthcare
company,
insurance?
healthcare insurance and healthcare fraud detection and healthcare fraud data
Okay.
analysis,
Okay.
healthcare
Okay.
insurance and disease prediction related things. So we're going to discuss it
Hmm.
here if it's specifically related to healthcare.
Okay. Okay. I am from healthcare background, so was
Sure,
curious.
sure,
So thank
definitely,
you.
definitely.
Sure.
It's great.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
Mohan, what about the investment banking or those like banks area? Are you going
Uh,
to cover on
uh,
this?
I mean to say like specifically we don't have anything, but if you are interested, definitely one or
Hmm.
two people, we're
Hmm.
going to do one project or related to it. So I'm
Like
saying like investment
financial
banking, yeah,
institutes?
finance. I mean to say like, can you please tell me exactly what's your focused areas and working areas? Then we'll work
Like
on it.
I'm open for like anything because this is going to be new for me anyhow. So I'm open.
You forget about how you're going to use it. Just give me an insight
Mm-hmm.
what you will do in your day-to-day life. For example, she asked, she's in healthcare, right? She's
Mm-hmm.
saying like that. She asked something managerial kind of thing and all those things like that. So you were in
Mm-hmm.
banking side, right? So no, banking side, lot of applications are there. Fraud
Mm-hmm.
detection will be there, and credit
Okay.
utilization will be there.
Mm-hmm.
Investment sector, we have share markets and investment markets and real estate
Mm-hmm.
investments, and we have a lot of sectors.
Okay.
Commercial banking will be there, retail banking will be there, and
Mm-hmm.
we have a lot of concentric things that will be there that's surrounded. So exactly, if you have any idea or if you have any
Mm-hmm.
intention you want to explore that, then definitely
Mm-hmm.
we'll spend and we'll try to design one project related to it.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
hello, sir?
Um,
Sir,
so,
I have a previous experience in Salesforce. Is
Okay.
the project anything related to Salesforce in this course?
No, I can say like that. Here we are not going to use any Salesforce, but if you have
Okay.
any idea related to the what type of project you did in Salesforce, then I
Yeah,
can able to give some guidance for you, and then I can able to answer your question.
I did an integration project in the Salesforce.
Okay.
So regarding the REST protocol and all. So
Oh,
I'm looking related to the integration.
Here,
That educational, online educational projects.
okay, then definitely it will come under sales and marketing.
Yeah,
You know,
yes.
right? To extract the students and to attract the students for our
Yeah, yes, sir.
courses and all those things. That will be come
Yeah.
under sales and marketing.
Okay.
Hi, this is Nirupa. So to practice all this, like with the SQL, Power BI, like for the collaboration of reports and all, will the for the practice, will it be like the desktop edition free, or do we need any license for that?
If I want to say, all are the things which we are using it here are free, Nirupa. So now except Tableau. So Tableau, we have a private version and public version. The difference is data safety and security in the two, and along with that, some specific features related to the Tableau desktop and Tableau public. Okay, once completion of the learning all the concepts in the Tableau public, then I'll help you to install the Tableau desktop in your machines. Why? Because it is a 15 days license, and once per a system, only one time will be installable and as a freely. Otherwise, its license is almost all $1,000 per year. Okay,
Okay.
apart from that, Python is a open source. Excel is, anyway, we'll have in our missions with the cracks and all those things. And along with that, we have nowadays we have licenses. And SQL, we'll use NoSQL, and as well as Oracle also will use NoSQL database, MongoDB, and we'll use the comfortability, and we'll fix that particular one based on the interest. And the Power BI, we can able to easily get it and install it in a machine. You
Okay.
don't need to get any specific licenses, and you don't need to purchase any softwares.
Okay, and one more thing I just wanted to ask, so when I'm talking with Bhumi and all, they said that this data analyst course, this one, it doesn't require any coding or anything. But when we are seeing like what are the prerequisites, the requirements, like what we learn in the course, you're saying Python, and I know Python is a programming language. So will it be like so much into Python, or we just will touch and we'll
Oh,
see the basics?
okay, okay.
How will,
Right, I'll tell. Bhumi, I mean, say like I don't know if you are staying in India or not. How much time you left India? So for the schooling people, recently Python introduced in many of the schools. Python is a very high level language, and it is a very matured language. It's like a simple English language. All the
okay,
business people and all the people are learning and very keen observation on the Python. Why? Because it's very easy and very nearer to English, and we are not going to learn too much deep specifically. A maximum you will write two or three more, maximum 5 lines of code. That's it. You're not going to write hundreds and hundreds of lines of code.
okay,
Maximum you will write 4 to 5 lines of code to
okay,
do our operations and to do our analysis.
okay. And also, can you please let me know like what are the roles and responsibility in the daily life of a data analyst? I just because I don't know anything about that. So
Sure, sure, sure. Roles and responsibilities. Okay. Okay, sure. For this question, I'll simply say, whatever be the company, the income generation should be from the problem solving. In this particular problem solving, there may be a lot of things. Either increase the sales, or counter operations, for grabbing customers, understand users' insights, and so on. For this, first, anyone will come to us with a problem or with a information. Either that maybe that particular problem will be useful for to improve their business or to stop their loss, especially if you'll consider it's a data analysis. Or the another side is you need to understand and you need to know what is happening, how it is happened, what's going to happen with a minimal information by using the data. Business will ask you some questions. You will use the data with all of these tools and you will tell them answers to their questions. Otherwise, you will tell them what you observed in this particular data. For that, you may follow iterative process or you may follow agile process. Nowadays, each and every company is following Scrum, agile methodology. Now, the only thing is here, you are helping to the business by giving your insights or buying your thoughts or identifying solutions or your role is just you need to talk to the data with help of all these tool set and all these languages. So now we are communicating in English, maybe Hindi or something else. These are just to exchange our thoughts. Like that, if we want to talk with the data and if we want to understand the data, we need to know these languages to ask questions and to observe its answers. These are our roles. Maybe you need to extract data or some other team will be there to extract the data and you need to analyze the data. You need to visualize the data and you need to show some good representations. You need to make some good PPTs with your observations to present the data, present to the business. So these are your roles and responsibilities. Um, um, Whoever it has asked. Is it clear?
Yes, thank you.
Company to company, the roles and resignation names may be analyst, junior analyst, or data analytics associate, whatever it may be. The roles may be, the names are varying from company to company.
Uh, Hi, actually, I have a quick question. Is it
Sure.
hard to enter into the entry level jobs, like associate data analyst or?
No, absolutely no. The only thing is, right, to do this particular job, it's not a rocket science or it's not a cracking in any other a top level research, something like that. The only thing is you need to grab an opportunity at the time. Your skill set need to be matched to that particular what they are looking for. Maybe sometimes we'll feel like that. We'll give our interview best, but those people are not ready to select us because it's not like that we are not efficient and we didn't perform very well. Maybe the pay or maybe the skill set and maybe the experience all are maybe not suitable for that particular position. That is the reason. It's not a difficult to enter into the associate level.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
And anyone
Mm,
have any questions?
Yeah, so this is Nirupa again. I just wanted to ask, like, so are we going to do any projects using any data sets with SQL and Power BI
Uh,
so that we know the end-to-end process?
okay, right. For example, Tableau and Power BI are tools. Right? Tool has a limited specific types of operations. We'll get the data from the different sources. We'll manipulate the data and we'll utilize all the features in the tool and we'll develop something to show the business. It may be analysis or it may be filtering or it may be visualization. Okay. And the main thing at here is, so no, those are very important at here. You need to understand where exactly you are focused working and where are you going to align. So I think if you are not clear, you can ask me once again.
Yeah, can you tell once again?
Okay, you are exactly asking what type of projects you're going to do.
Yeah,
What
and
type of
with the,
data sets, what type of data sets we are going to use.
yes.
Here, uh, if if I say like that, a new data I'm going to use here, that's completely false. Why? Because a creation of data is not that much easy. We're going to utilize the existing problems data sets here. Why? Because each and every data, it may be a person's or it may be a companies or it may be a public. So no, those are proprietary things. We are not able to use the private ones and we are not able to grab it. We need to prepare a random data or we need to uh, gather the data from the freely available data sets. And by using those data sets, we need to solve the real-time problems in the industry. That is the things which are going to happen at here. We're going
Okay.
to uh, 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 collect the data in different domains, maybe the healthcare or finance or insurance or whatever it may be. We'll collect those data sets, and we're going to implement in the way, and it's a, I mean, it's like it will give you a flexibility to do your day-to-day work after entering your job. What type of responsibilities, what type of problem it is, what type of preparation you need to do that, how you need to understand that type of things you're going to expect it here. And
Okay.
and it's not completely a theoretical, so no, each and everything will be practical. And you're able to see, I mean, so like today I'll take 2 or 3 sessions. I'll try to cover it, Python and Tableau. We'll try to discuss. So, and if anyone have any other questions.
So how long is the duration of this, to learn all this?
It may take in between 100 to 150 hours. It's
Okay.
completely depends upon your pace. If you're asking me more questions, it's going to delay. I don't have any problem it. My intention is each and everyone need to be on the same page, and your doubts need to be clarified. After after joining, you don't need to look back. You need to do your work independently. That's my goal at here. If everything will be in a proper ways, it may be completed in between 100 to 150 hours.
So, sorry, just a follow-up question on that.
Sure.
100 approximately 150 hours. So that's spread over what, 2 months, 3 months?
Here I can say like that. That's my next discussion. The class session is 1.5 to 2 hours based on the availability of the people. It's not a 1 hour session. It's not a 1 hour session. Minimum 1.5 to 2 hours. You can guess. Hardly 2 months it will take.
Is it 5 days a week?
Yes, right. And anyone have any other questions or any concerns?
Will you provide the certificate after finishing this course?
That questions you can throw to Bhumi.
Okay.
Okay. So now I hope everyone are clear. Now, so okay, I'll first go with the Tableau. Why? Because people who are feeling like that they are very new to IT, and a lot of programming required and a lot of analysis, a lot of knowledge is required. Right? I'll try to give you a glance on it and how easy it will be, and how what type of thinking you need to have to be in these particular things. So okay, I told you, right, Tableau. So don't worry. After that I'll instruct you how you need to be installed in your machines and what is the installation process, where you get this particular thing, and so I'll tell each and everything. Don't worry about it. So up to now, I'm opening which is already installed in my machine. So now this is a Tableau public. So whenever any new changes or new features came, so they'll try to give some updates related to it. So okay, this is the user interface which you're able to, which we all are going to work. You're able to see. So this is. See if you're able to see it here. See this one, data source. So this is Tableau is a visualization tool. It will show the data by doing different type of manipulations and in different type of formats. Maybe it's a line chart or bar chart or a pie chart or a area chart, whatever it may be, by utilizing the data which we're going to provide to it, which we're going to feed it. Okay, you're able to see this is the working pan of the Tableau. So we're deeply discuss all these features and all those things. But up to now, I'm showing how simple it is, how easy it is. The only thing is you need to be understand clearly why we are using it, and you need to be practice for those things. You know, to do anything in this particular, uh, to if we want to see any results, just what we need to do, we need to have a specific data. For that, you're able to see right left hand side down data source. You can go to here. So now I don't have any database. I'm not ready to connect any database or something else or PDF. Just I'm trying to take in one Excel. Okay. So no, once again. So okay, I'm taking one data set. I opened it. Defaultly, it will came into this particular thing. You're able to see one specific table at here. You're able to see the table is available in this particular portion. Maybe you have a doubt, what is this particular portion and what is this particular square box? This is a Excel workbook. If Excel workbook contain more than one sheets, then you are able to see more than one table at here. If it contains only one sheet, then you are able to see only one table, and the table defaultly it will be available in this particular working space. You can able to do lot of operations. You can filter the data initially, which it is feed into the Tableau itself, and you can change the rename, change the column names. Like these are the things you can change, and you can sort out on a lot of things, and you can add different type of filters to the data by adding different type of filters. How you're going to add Excel filters in Excel, like that you're going to add. And you, if you have multiple tables, you can directly pick and place the tables to create different type of joins. You know, right? In SQL, we'll write inner joins, outer joins, intersections. We'll write, right? Like that, we can able to do a lot of operations by with help of only pick and place, drag and drop. That's that much simple it is. If you don't want to utilize this particular thing, just you can remove it. Default it will come. So okay, then we are going to sheet. If you're able to see, you're able to see a lot of names at here. Those all are nothing but columns information in that particular data. This is a simple uh, simple shipping data. You can consider it as shipping data related to some specific products and specific regions. Now you're able to see with a lot of names at the alphabetics. You are able to see, you are able to see some globe symbol, you are able to see some calendar symbol, and you are able to see some hash symbol. Hash symbols are numerical values. Those are measurements. Okay, and remaining globe symbol, calendar, and alphabetical symbols are considered as a dimensions. Here, the main difference between the dimensions and measures is by using measures, we can able to understand the dimensions, and dimensions will be defined in the self of measurements. For example, if I want to say 100 people are 100 people's assets are more than 20 billion. 100 people's is here dimension, and 20 billions is a measure. Without measure, we're not able to quantify, or we're not able to qualify these particular dimensions. For example, anyone can tell me, uh, here you're able to see category, city, order date, postal code, region, segment, ship status, state, subcategory, profit, quantity, sales. Anyone can tell me which is very important thing if you want to study in this particular thing. It's just a question, right or wrong, keep it at side. Here category is there, you can consider different categories. City is there, different cities. Order date is
Prof,
there, postal code is there, profit will be there, quantity is there, sales is there.
profit.
Okay, you will feel like that profit is a very important source. Okay, profit.
Measure values.
Yes, these are the measure values. Here this particular thing is a measure value. You're able to, I'm able to show it here. See this one. Okay, I'm not going to use that. I'm bringing back it. Okay, sales. What you want to see? Okay, simply I'll ask, what is the top region in profits? Right? What is the top region for the profit? You want to understand and you want to study the data. Okay, first I'll try to bring the profit and I'll bring the regions. You're able to see how many regions are there? How many regions are there? Central, Eastern, Southern, Western. 4 regions are there. What is the sales value? Profit value for each and every region? Is this? You're not able to see any value on it, right? So no, just you have a text button at here. If you click, you're able to see the values. Okay, you're feeling like that all are in the same color. Just it's a very simple thing. You can go to this particular region. You want to differentiate the region by the color. Just you can keep control and drag this particular thing and leave it color. It is changed into different colors. You're able to see this particular what is representing what. This is called as a legend. This is called as a legend. Blue indicates central. Uh, this particular red indicates southern and western. If you don't like these colors, you can also change these colors very simply. If you don't like this particular, okay, for example, I'm not liking this particular thing. I want to see it in a percentage. I want to see it in a percentage. How I'll see? Quick table calculations, percentage of total. I'm able to see the percentage. By combining all these things, it will be showed as a percentage. How simple it is. If I want to keep it as a name, I can edit this particular table, edit title, different names with different colors, with different alignments. I'm able to say, okay, if I want to see another thing, I'm going to select, for example, sales is there. This is the profit information, right? This is the profit information. I want to see the sales information also along with this. Is it possible? What happened? See, you're able to find any errors? No, there is no errors. It is giving something, but you need to understand which one is a meaningful and which one is not meaningful. Which one is very easy to understand, which one is capable to answer our questions. If you're able to see the total thing. Okay, I don't want to see it as a profit in terms of the quick table calculations and just measure some. Okay, see, this is a running table. Maybe you're able to see in a stock market or trade. In trading, you're able to see running total, running averages, that type of thing. You're able to see. This is the different things. Okay, you don't know what type of graph you need to visualize. The only thing is you want to see. Okay, this is particularly considered as a one sheet. One sheet. If you want to create this type of sheet, once again, just you need to click it here. Another sheet is there. Now you don't know what type of chart you need to create. Why? Because you're in a confusion. Just you need to select with help of control. Okay, order date and region and a segment and sales quantity. Now you can click on the show me in the right side. What type of graphs you are able to see it here? Bubble graph. If I want to say, see this one. Which one is more? Which one is less? Sales. So by this particular presentation, can anyone tell me which one is the most highest sales?
Consumer Western 2021.
Yeah.
Right. That's it. Why? Because you're able to see at here scale, right? So no, the size indicates, what is the size indicates? Size indicates quantity.
Quantity.
Color indicates sales. Which is the darkest one is with most highest sales. Which is the largest one will give the quantity.
So, is there any particular graph thing for to like to measure anything like for the sales, this bubble graph or this thing to the running graph? So, is there any particular order, or we can use any kind of graph?
The thing is, for example, you're analyzing. So you can consider like that. You're working in a Walmart. Okay, you are in charge for one specific store. What do you want to see? All the information related to your store, right?
Right.
Okay. If you're in charge for one complete state, all the Walmarts, then you want to see that particular details which you are in charge of that particular one mall. No, right?
Yeah.
Your
Okay.
perception need to be changed and your metrics and measurements are going to change.
Okay.
So based
So,
on your requirement,
okay.
the visualization you need to prepare it. You need to choose it.
Okay.
Hi,
So how
Mohan.
do we know
Hi.
that it is like we need to use a line graph for this one? We need to use a bubble graph. So is there any like
Okay.
any basics to cover that or?
Yes. I'm going to cover that. Definitely. So now we'll
Okay.
take some use cases and we'll take some data and we'll take some questions and which one is very comfortable to see, which one is more explainable, which one is more understandable. I'll tell.
Exactly.
I'll
Okay.
tell.
Thank
So I'll explain that thing. And someone is asking another thing.
Yeah, hi Mohan, this is Bharati. I have one doubt.
Sure, Bharat.
Once we are generate a report, how we will test that this is correct report or not? If there is any errors contains the report, how we will test it?
Okay, here you are asking, right?
Yeah, any of the graph. So
Okay.
just general doubt.
Okay, right. If any manual intervention is there, then definitely we need to do the testing. It is completely a tool. And if you got any doubt, for example, if you feel like that, you have a doubt, okay, you're feeling like that consumer Western 2021 is not the highest quantity sales. Okay, that's your doubt. You're feeling like that consumer Western is not the highest quantity sales one.
Yes.
Okay, you have doubt. Okay, just remember what we are doing it here. Year of order, leave that one. Region and segment, consumer Western 2021, right? Just
Yes.
use it. Now we're going to create one more sheet and the region. Just you need to, regions are 4 regions, segments. What is your question? What we are looking for exactly? Time. Okay. Order date will be at here and sales. Okay. Sales should be at label. You're able to see it here. Consumer Western 2021 is the highest quantity, right? Just see it here. Consumer Western. Okay. Just you see, order is going to change now. Okay. Consumer Western 2021. Sum of the sales. Okay. If I want to see the quantity, right? Quantity at here. Okay. See this one. Consumer Western. Which one contains the highest sales?
West.
Yes.
This is the one,
Western.
right?
Consumer Western.
Consumer, Western, and the year is 2021.
2021.
Okay. Anyway, you asked the question, right? I'll show the beauty of Tableau and the reporting tools. How difficult if we want to do outside. You're able to see plus symbol in the year.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just clicking. You can see what's happened. The year data is divided into quarters.
So we are getting all this data from that particular company database.
Yes, right. Yes, right. Here we loaded
So
some
as I
data, right? Before that, in that particular data, date-wise or granularity will be there, but it will yearly taken as a hierarchy. Years, quarters, months, days, and if time also will be there, it can able to understand the time also in hours. That much flexibility is inbuilt in the Tableau. Okay,
So
see?
these data, oh, sorry.
Okay.
So these data provided by the company, right?
Yes.
So it is there in the that company database, and we have to extract as a data analyst. We can have access, right? So
Yes, right.
okay, right, got it. Thank you.
And if you see, these are the quarters. So now I'm able to some more. You're able to see plus symbol, right? Once again, month wise, you're able to see. Once again, you're able to see it here. Day wise data. And if you don't want to see that much granularity, you just can close it. The simple. Now you don't want to see as a table, just you can go and arrange what you will see, what will be the very good. Okay. See, this is the for what it is. Each and everything is related to
Sales.
sales and quantity. Sales and quantity
Yeah,
different.
sales and
Different. No. I'm asking.
Yes.
You're able to see the timeline in the x-axis. And y-axis, different regions are there: western, southern, eastern, central. Okay, and in each and every region, sales and quantity is there. What is these three lines?
These three lines: consumer, corporate, and home office.
Home office. What it is? It is a
Regions.
yeah.
This is home office.
Segment. These are the three
Oh.
segments.
Hmm.
Okay, if you want to see the labels, just you can click on it here. You're able to see the labels. You're able to see it here, this particular legend. If you're not uncomfortable to see this at particular place, now you can drag and drop it here. You need to identify exact line. You're able to see the black line. Just you see, you're able to see the black line at here. Now you need to drop. Then it will be automatically the legend will be fitted at here. You don't like this. You don't like this. Just you can. Once again, you can keep it here itself. You don't want it. Just you try to click it and you can hide. This much flexibility will be there in the data. Okay. For example, 1, 2, 3 are there, right? Okay, we'll create one more chart. Anyone can ask me anything in this particular thing. What do you want to see? Region wise or segment wise or ship status wise or state wise sales or state wise quantity or state wise profit?
Shall we see postal code
Postal codes. Okay.
and
What is
profits?
Postal
subcategory?
code wise profits.
What is the subcategory?
Oh, no. Oh, we'll take one on one. Postal code and what do you want to see exactly? Tell me your statement. So, okay, I think you are the business owner. What do you want to see? So, now from which postal code most sales are happened?
Yes, most sales and most profits we got.
That's your question. Okay, most sales and most question. First, for that, you need to understand that total postal codes you extracted it here. Just you need to see how many postal codes are there. How many postal codes are there? How you will go to know? measure, discrete. How many postal codes are there? Continuous means, you know, right? What is the difference between the continuous and discrete? All the measurements are, some are continuous and some are discrete. Continuous means it you are able to see in the timeline graph. These are discrete. Total 9,983 postal codes are there. Okay, now, okay, I don't want it. I want to see this particular thing. Measure, count. Okay, I want the count only. That's perfectly right. Now I want to see the profits. See this? These are the profits. So, okay, I don't want to see in the clumsy manner. Just I want to sort it out. See, these are the biggest ones. You're able to see losses. These all are losses. These are the profit ones. Which is the highest one? You want to see the labels for each and every one. Which postal code contains most profits?
98103.
98103. Losses?
11572.
Okay, someone asked another question. Can you please help me? Some other person also asked some other question.
Subcategory.
Okay, subcategory. You want to see the subcategory wise? Okay, how many subcategories are there?
Okay.
This many. Just if you want to see the count, just you need to go to the measure and count. How many count? And after that, you need to choose the discrete. This is the count of records. Okay, just you see the magic of it. Count and count distinct are different. Okay, total 15 different distinct subcategories are there. Okay, just leave it. Subcategories are there. Okay, now subcategory wise profit. See, if I don't want to see it in a graphical view, and if I want to see the graphical view, so okay, this is the my way. And if I want to see the labels, this is the simple thing. I want to see it in a tabular format. Just I need to do like just I'm going to remove this particular tabular format. See which one is the highest one? Highest sales?
Folders.
Folders. Okay, if I want to see it in a very granular segment, right? Subcategory, right? I'm inducing the segments. Okay, segment is not that much interesting it here. Okay, see subcategory and different segments. I'm just expanding it with a drag and drop the size. See, consumer, corporate, of home office, different folders. I'm changing it from different sizes. Anyway, it is already sorted. If I don't want to see from the highest, I'll see from the lowest. Okay. This much simple. Okay, up to now, we designed all these things, right? We designed up to 4 sheets or 5 sheets. Now I want to see all these observations in a one specific layout that is called, generally people will consider as a dashboard. We'll listen. So okay, this is in our dashboard. We need to do our dashboard and all those things. Okay, I'm creating the dashboard. See this one. So this is a dashboard. You're able to see all the charts which we created up to now. See, and this particular size is not sufficient for me. I'm going to change this particular one. Automatic. You can rearrange this particular thing where you want to. So for example, if I want to see this particular thing in the down, you need to just drag and drop it here at here. Otherwise, I need to increase its particular size. Now I'm moving this particular thing to here. I'm moving this particular thing into this particular position. This is the look I want to see. So okay, here I'm able to see a very gap. Now I'm going to sheet 5, right? Sheet 5, and I'm arranging into the entire view. Now the dashboard look is going to change. All the adjustments are happened with help of cursor. See how it will be. What type of?
Sir, hello, sir.
Yes, tell me please.
Sir, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm able to hear you.
Sir, I'm really sorry to interrupt, but I just wanted to say that I guess you're going really very much deep into the topic. Over here, everybody is almost a fresher. They just wanted a demo kind of thing, and it will be a little bit difficult for them to understand everything if you go on a little bit more deeper into this.
Okay,
They
sure,
want an introduction of about everything. So,
Okay, sure, definitely.
yeah.
Okay, this is the way how we are going to use and how we are going to utilize this particular Tableau. And apart from that, if you'll see, so different type of Excel, how we need to use and what type of features, how we need to filter all the data, and what type of mathematical formulas we can able to implement whenever it is required. All those things will be deal in the Excel. It will be simple. Each and every concept will be explained very clearly, and for each and everything, some practice exercises will be given to you. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in the next class. Okay, different concepts. How to separate the data, how to convert text data into tabular formats, and all those things related to it. And different data finding matches, different replacement, different relational identifyings, different type of sortings. All those things will be discussed in the Excel. Once we completed that particular Excel, we're going to discuss about the data warehousing concepts. Why data is should be designed in this particular way? What type of things we need to remember when we are designing a database or when we are utilizing a database? And after that, if you understand a basic level of understanding related to the data warehousing concepts, we will come to the database. In that particular database, how to access, how to fetch the data on different type of requirements, how to clean that particular data, how to filter with different conditions when we are extracting from the database to our requirement. So no, all those concepts will cover in the SQL. Once you got to know that particular thing, we'll use Tableau and we'll use Power BI to represent the data and to clean the data and to visualize the results which we are extracting from the data. Python is a scripting language and it's a high level language. That is also very simple. For example, just I'll show you a simple interface related to how. Don't fear about the Python is a programming language. It's very difficult, and a lot of uh, coders and lot of experience need to required. It's just a simple. I mean to say, like, it's just a simple language. Just you need to spend some time. That's it. For example, how you will perform addition in a calculator? A simple 12 plus 23, right? Here also will be the same. That much simple language it is. If it is a C or a Java, we need to define one variable, we need to define another variable, we need to define a function, and we need to call a function and perform the output and store the output and call the output. A lot of functions will be there. But in Python, that's not required. Just you can directly perform an operation by defining a variable. And Python is, dynamically typed language. It means simply I'm saying there is no need to tell what type of number you are calling to the variable. what type of storage it need to be allocated in its internally on the system local space. There is no such type of requirements required. The only thing is you need to call it. It will understand what type of variable you assigned, what type of value you assign to that particular variable, and it will do its operations. That much simple it is. We're going to discuss some concepts related to how to define some variables, how to do calculations, how to design different data structures, what are the data structures available, uh, how to manipulate the data, how to write simple programs to clear and clean our data whenever it is required, what type of different libraries are there to do different type of analysis, different type of filterings. So all those things are be discussed under Python. Each and everything will be in a theoretical as well as continued with the practical ones. So I hope I went fast for these three because of time constraint. So anyone have any questions related to it, you can ask me.
So I saw in the like what they are going to teach in the course. I saw something called pandas. I don't know what that is. Is that a database related or is that
No,
also?
that is a data analysis related. Pandas is a library which will be used to analyze the data. You can manipulate the data, you can filter the data, you can combine the columns, you can separate the columns, you can replace some values in the columns. That will be helpful. That library is developed based on the Python. Just you need to call one function with a simple calling in the function, it will implement the change. You don't need to do and you don't need to write a long program.
So I just no, it's a doubt actually.
Okay.
So what all we are learning here? Like, I thought data analytics means it's just a SQL, Excel, a Tableau, that kind of thing. But what we are is this a data? I saw all this contents in data engineering or data scientist course.
No. I meant to say like here generally in your, for example, if you went to any company, you're going to do your work on Excel and Tableau or Excel or Power BI or SQL or Power BI, SQL or Tableau,
Okay.
right? So these are the additional flavors which will be useful to do your work very easily. The Python is that type of thing. It will give flavors to your work.
Okay.
To do the data analysis, one tool will be sufficient with a lot of with help of Excel and with help of SQL. Python is not a mandatory thing. It's not like that. It's not a light taken thing. If you have this particular thing, it will be an additional advantage for you. You're able to see some job descriptions, right? You need to have, if you have a cloud knowledge, that will be benefit for you. If you have an automation testing, that will be benefit. That is an additional advantage like that.
So yeah, so you brought up cloud. I just wanted to ask one more thing. So are you going to introduce any cloud concepts here, or it's just
Cloud,
this?
I mean to say like it's like an additional thing. GCP, Google Cloud Platform is there. Just I'll try to be given awareness about it.
Okay.
So now how those things are work and whenever we want to fetch our data from those particular things, what type of things we need to take care and how we need to do. So it's not possible to cover each and everything, right? So now I'll give you a glance on it. How to fetch our data, our analysis, and to implement our visualizations and analytics.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. And anyone have any other questions? So no problem. It may be a small or big, right or wrong. Don't think about it. You need to ask me. That's it. Don't consider. Don't think about other people.
Sorry, have you determined the schedule of the classes? What days and what times the class be on?
I would say like it's completely depends upon the audience. I would say like you guys, it's completely depends upon you. Bhumi will take care about it. What time is comfortable for all of you? So that's completely depends upon her.
I will be informing everybody the timings. I'll get in touch with each and every one of you. I'll ask everybody, and then we will decide upon a time where we all can have a class.
Sure, Bhumi, thanks. So your question is answered?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, sure.
Do you do you have a list of projects that we'll be working through?
So no, the projects are completely dynamic. It's completely based on the uh, background of the audience. For example, all the people are looking for the financial projects. If I explain and if we went through uh, the healthcare, there is no use, right? It's completely depends upon the people's interest.
So what I understand is that will be decided based on class, like
Yes, right. Most people want which. So anyway, we are going to tell some specific projects related to all, which will be able to cover those things. Apart from that, remaining thing will be a choice to given to you, what type of domain you want to choose. The only thing is the domain knowledge is the different thing. The dealing of the project and the deliverables is the same.
And sir, what about the placement criterias?
Bhumi, that questions.
Yes, I will be instructing you on that. I'll be talking to each and every one of you about the placements also.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
So, sir, like, I just wanted. So, how hard is it for a person with no experience and who's just starting? Like, how hard is for them to get into the job like this data analyst?
I can't say it's hard. I can't say it's hard. But the only thing is you need to spend some time. If you're feeling like that, you are very away from these particular things from the long time, just you need to be dirty your hands with this. That's it. It's not hard thing. It's
Okay.
not an impossible thing. Just you need to do practice and you need to clarify your doubts. Those will drive you.
Okay. Thank you.
So, what is the career growth for data analysts? Like, do they, like in long run, do they you can change into data engineer and go towards data scientist? Is that the path that data analysts take?
Definitely, that is the one option. And apart from that, we have a lot of options. For example, if you are attracted to Tableau, you can move to the reporting side. If you are attracted to Python, you can go to the developer. If you are attracted to the analytics more deeper, and if you are interested in the predictive analytics, you can go to the data science. If you are more interested in the data science, you can go to the AI. So no, it's completely, it's not like that. And Java is now very trendy. After that, GUI. After that, Parallel. After that, see, not like that. Whatever the things, whatever the development is going on this particular decade and this particular century, so everything is related to data science and artificial intelligence. These all are very basic fundamental for that. Just you need to add some tools for yourself to grow your career. You don't need to shift or you don't need to change your career paths. Just you need to add some more things to upgrade yourself.
Okay, thank you. And yeah, one more question is, how is the pay scale for data analyst?
So no, it's completely depends upon your experience and your resume preparation and your uh, performance in the interview and the company's requirement and the company's budget also. For example, if they want the candidate immediately, they're ready to spend how much they want to. That is the question. If they don't have any urgent requirement, but if they like your profile, even though they are not ready to pay that much, they look for another alternative.
Okay.
So no, that completely depends upon that particular situation. But the pay scale is very good compared to the remaining all the developer, tester, business analyst, and all those things. Data analyst and data scientist pay scales will be nearly same.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
And anyone have any questions? If no one have any questions, Bhumi, can we wrap up?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We can end the meeting now. All right.
Guys,
Thank
anyone
you.
have any questions?
Thank you. This is an excellent session. I really appreciate your time.
Sure,
We got
thanks. Okay. Thank you guys. Have a nice day.
Yep.
If you have any questions, please reach out to us. Bhumi will
Thank
be
you.
there to help you and guide.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, Mohan.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mohan.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Mohan sir, you can also leave. I'll just directly get in touch with you on WhatsApp.
Sure, definitely. Bhumi, definitely.
Hi, Bhumika ma'am.
Hello. Yes.
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, I'm new to this course, and could you please tell me the detail about this course?
Yeah, surely. You can just text me on WhatsApp. I guess you're in the group, right? I'll be texting you. Please, everybody mention your name, whoever is in the group who is not connected to me. I'll send all the details regarding this training.
Yeah,
As well as I'll
sure.
talk about the placements too. Yeah.
Yeah, and actually, where are you currently now? Are you in which apartment?
So, just a second. Someone's trying to enter the. I'm located in Atlanta.
Oh,
Hello.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, ma'am. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Everybody who is in the meeting, if you are not connected to me, please text me. I'll just leave a message in the WhatsApp group. You can just directly get in touch with me over there. I'll text everybody separately.
Yes, okay.